I'm calling it a technology tsunami. There are things happening outside our industry which are occurring and people are not paying attention to it.
What's happening out there is profound, because if you look at mobility, we're going to have 918 million, think of that number, 918 million tablets in place by 2016. Think of the impact that has to your business. Up to 40% of our employees will be away from work 20% of the time.
Video is the new voice, right? It's you go back 5 years, it's voice, and fast forward 5 to 7 years, it's video. I think the consumer market has pushed us there very quickly, and we hadn't anticipated that in the past.
I think we're in the early stages of a telecom disruption, and 5 years from now we're going to be seeing the real strong advantages of cloud, and all of us are going to be touting our cloud solutions.
When you're doing these projects, you have to involve the entire organization. You have to do the due diligence, do your investigation, understand what's happening in those departments. If you can identify the needs and educate your users to the benefits, you'll get the budget that you need to move this project forward, and that's one of the biggest problems we have in IT.
If IT thinks they're doing their job just by updating the phone system, then IT is essentially a commodity, and that's the first step to saying you're going to get outsourced at some point because you're not adding any value to the business. You have to show the C-level folks that you're not just investing in a phone system, but I'm going to help make our business grow another 2 or 3 points. I'm going to help improve our margins. I'm going to help reduce employee turnover. I'm going to help improve customer retention. That gets their attention, and that budget that Emily mentioned will mysteriously appear.
Not only is it a number of different devices we're being bombarded with, but we're seeing all sorts of different tools and social media and all of these different events, Twitter and Facebook, and all these capabilities are going to be organically brought into the organization, whether we like it or not.
I need to use the tool sets that are appropriate for the environment that I'm in. So sitting on the train coming down here, using an iPad as an appropriate device. I also don't want to restrict myself from just, say, a phone. I need to be able to connect, communicate, and collaborate with all kinds of people with all kinds of different modes, such as web conferencing, video conferencing, IM, presence, chat, all those capabilities. And I want to be able to do that from whatever device I happen to be using at that time that's appropriate for the work that I'm in.
Imagine if you told those people who had iPads or iPhones, oh, I'm sorry, you can't use that anymore. Your employees would be livid. Why do I have to learn something new? I don't want 2 devices. I don't want to learn anything. I want to choose the device that I have that I already know, that I love. It's almost like you have an emotional attachment that don't take away something that I'm really productive at. And I think that's exactly what your employees are going to see in the workplace.
Whatever decisions you make around UC, there's going to be an element that's a little bit of a leap of faith here because you're going with a product that's not fully formed. This is not like buying another PBX. This is something that's fluid and it keeps getting better.